in the gym.
Absolutely.
Makes for a fantastic fight. Shaun getting the crowd going.
And his opponent across the ring, fighting at the blue corner. Also making his debut wearing the same black trunks, weighing 174 pounds, representing.
Drew Coller's certainly got the crowd going here. You can always tell when you've got a very popular guy in the ring, can't you?
Well, that's the good thing about people having their debuts, because, like I say before, it's a new experience. Everyone wants to come by and watch you and support you. So whether they want to watch you lose, whether they want to watch you win, whether they don't really care at all, they might still just turn up and come and watch anyway. So
absolutely.
I don't think you'll ever sell as many tickets as you do the first time you ever fight.
No, I couldn't agree more. Lots of respect shown from both men here as the lights go on, and we're about to see the start of the first round.
Go round one. Be very interesting to see how these guys come out.
See a lot of power from both men here. Good shot from Coller. You could see that both boxers are a little bit tense here. It's who can loosen up the quickest and sort of, you know, find their feet. Good shots from Whyte.
Yeah.
You can see that power's not going to go anywhere from Coller.
Yeah.
Looking for the overhand right, and he is getting through.
Yeah, he looks in great shape, Coller. He obviously looks like he works out a lot. He looks a little bit stiff. I mean, I expect.
Yeah, absolutely. It's that first fight stiffness. Sorry, really good shot from Coller there, which landed on the kidney of the.
A good jab as well. Really snapping the head back with that jab.
Coller's got his eye on the prize here. I know what he's looking for. He's loading up a little bit too much with it. However, due to Whyte having his debut as well, I think he could still probably come to fruition.
They've got to be careful they don't throw too much and blow their load in the first round as well. Very common mistake by people that are having their first fight.
Yeah. I think Whyte's feeling these big shots here. I think Whyte knows that he's in with a bit of a powerhouse here, and I don't know if he has the experience to stop what he needs to here.
No.
Good movement. I think we should be seeing Whyte trying to sort of force his will on him.
Oh, he looks like he fell that one.
He's getting hit with a lot of shots here that are going to be quite taxing to his energy. Good first round. I think it's quite clear that Drew Coller won that round.
Yeah.
Not to say that Whyte didn't give it his everything. I just don't think he's got the. I don't think he's got the experience at the moment to nullify what's coming at him. So I think Coller is, he's got the fitness and the power to keep sort of knocking Whyte off his game. So I think that's quite a clear win quite a clear win of the round, I should say, by Coller.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. It's been an interesting contest so far, but one that's absolutely in Drew Coller's hands. Dominated from the first bell, really. But if he doesn't see how the rounds go on, because it's his first fight, it's easy to put a lot into the rounds and gas out, and then that could be an opportunity for Shaun Whyte. But at this moment in time, it's a one-way contest.
About to start round two. Again, Drew Coller has had a little bit of a better start here. However, it's still early. We've still got two full 2-minute rounds to go. So perhaps Shaun Whyte will come back and shock everyone. You never know in boxing. Like I say, I think Coller loads up the big right hand a little bit too much, and again, if Whyte can relax he'll see that coming from a mile away, and then he could start throwing some uppercuts. Again, it just depends on his training and, you know, his experience here.
Yeah. Oh.
Good shot from Coller.
Got through that one.
He did, and again, every time I see it land, I can see it's taxing to Whyte. You know, he won't be able to handle too many of those. He just needs to now start thinking about how he's going to nullify that right hand. You know, throw some big shots of your own.
Yeah, that's it.
I think
He's looking a bit like a defeated man, Shaun Whyte, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he's a sitting duck.
He turned his back there as well.
He's turned his back.
Could have been within his right to stop that when you turn your back.
I think
It
Coller's
is within
smelled
the
blood
rules.
here. I see a big shot coming, and I see the ref having to step in, but we will see.
Oh,
Whyte's looking around. I think he's a little bit lost in there at the moment, because whatever he's doing isn't stopping Coller from
blown out of his
moving
mouth a bit
forward.
here though, Coller. He's definitely feeling it a little bit, but he's giving it his all here.
Yeah, looks like Whyte's legs have gone here. Good head movement. I think this is a good example of how tough it is to train in boxing, because these two look in phenomenal shape, but still, because of the sort of cardio you need for boxing, it's really, really tough on the old body, isn't it?
It's mentally draining as well. Takes a lot of that you can get in there.
I agree. I think I respect Whyte for getting through that round, because Coller was very, very keen on just taking his head off, and he caught Shaun with some really good shots. However, it didn't stop him, did it? Just kept going stronger and stronger. I see Joe giving his fighter some tips of, I'm not close enough to hear exactly what's going on.
We're going into our third and final bout of, final round of this bout, sorry. Not final bout of the evening. You're not going away that quickly.
We got a lot to come.
No, we got a lot to come for sure. And it's been a good fight, actually. You know, Shaun Whyte looking out of his depth so far, if I'm being completely honest. But Drew Coller giving a good showing. It's what you expect when two people are having their first bout. But you know, I still wouldn't mind seeing either of them again. I think for Shaun, it's just a massive experience for him. And it's all been a bit much for him as well, because I don't think he's out of his depth ability-wise. I think it's a mental thing that he's struggling to get going.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. Let's see what the third round brings. Shaun Whyte seems to be coming out a little bit quicker than previously. I think he knows he's got to get the win here. However, Coller does not stop coming with that big shot, big right hand. So Shaun's got to work out a way to catch Coller with his own. Otherwise, it really is all just going one way here. I think one thing we could definitely agree on is this is a fantastic experience for both.
Yeah.
You know, the fact that this is both their debuts.
You learn so much about yourself.
Of course you do. Just, you know, two men training hard, wanting to come and give a good account of themselves, and they both have, they really have, you know. I think at the moment it's clear that Coller's winning this fight. However, you know, Shaun Whyte has now tasted so far what it's like to be in the ring in front of a crowd, and what it feels like with that canvas underneath you and the ropes around you, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Regardless of how much you spar, it's different when you get here and do it on the night, isn't it?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Big right hand through from Coller here. Shaun keeps turning his back slightly, which is obviously not a good sign. I think he's definitely feeling it a bit here. Be nice for this fight to finish with both men on their feet. I think they both deserve that personally.
Absolutely.
Big shot from Coller to the body of Whyte. I think Whyte is feeling probably the pace a little bit more. I don't think what he's done has necessarily stopped Coller from, you know, throwing the big right hand, which would have been what he needed to do. However, it sounds like the bell's going to go here, and I'm really pleased that both men made it to the end of the round.
Absolutely.
I think the judge's decision should be quite easy here, which is obviously a testament to the work of the kickboxing gym. Well done to Coller. Well done to Shaun Whyte as well for seeing it through the whole time. Certainly come again. Certainly come again, I would hope.
Yeah, you know, they both showed a lot about themselves and worked hard and got in there tonight. Both got fit, both trained well, both showed up, and both went the distance. There's a lot to be proud of themselves tonight, both men. And there's a lot to learn and take from it, like I said before, you know. It's a unique experience. It's only ever going to feel that horrible once. It'll always get better. And hopefully they both make the break position and hit something back.
Yeah, they just got to come back and do it again, haven't they? I mean, I'm hoping Alex gets straight on the phone to them, and we could see who else they can fight in the division. You know, Coller obviously brings a really good crowd. No doubt that crowd will want to come and see him again. So, you know, we just got to try and make that happen. With Whyte, again, I hope he comes back. I really do. I think he showed a lot of heart there, but just waiting for Whyte to head to the ref and then see what the decision is, although it should be quite easy.
We await the judges' scorecard. I think we're in agreement that Drew Coller ran away with that one. They won every round quite comfortably in the end.
Coller's got his hand raised here. I think he's very confident he's going to get this win.
The distance. After the 3 rounds, all 3 judges are unanimous in their decision. Your winner.
Unanimous decision for Coller. Drew Coller's got the victory here. Lots of respect shown between himself and Whyte. I think that was a fantastic fight. A great opportunity for both men to sort of, you know, see how they fare in front of a crowd, see how they fare with a proper setup, you know, with a proper promotion. I hope both of them are quite happy with how they've gone there. You know, what they've put into to make it happen.
Absolutely.